Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, heathens. It has been a little while since I've filmed a vlog. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a single day in the life or day in the studio vlog, or if this is going to span a couple of days because it is the weekend, and I'm thinking, he's awfully happy today. I'm thinking that this is going to be a single day vlog, but again, it may be two, I don't know. I guess just take a look at my nails, and if they change color, then you scratch that. I was going to say if my nails change color during the course of this vlog, then you know it was filmed over a couple of days, but nay, that is not true, because if you've been with me for a while, you know that my talons and I are just the fastest of friends, and sometimes I change my nail polish multiple times a week, if not multiple times per day, so scratch that statement. Anyways, what are you going to be seeing in today's vlog? Yes, if you hear the growling, the gremlin is going nuts. Everything is just a little bit discombobulated today. Look at my bangs. Look at my bangs. My bangs are a mess. I'm considering growing the bangs out again so that I can go back to my, if you've been with me for a long stretch, I used to have bleached peroxide blonde bangs and they were side swept. I'm considering going back to that. My God. Gremlin growlies. So I'm growing them out because I'm considering that. So if my bangs look a little odd, then that's why. But such is my life. My life is a mess. This tripod isn't even set up correctly today. I was not planning. The mailman is outside. Mailman. So anyways, I wasn't necessarily planning on filming today, but I got in a little bit of a mood. I got into a little bit of a mood earlier today, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get online and talk and film a vlog today. So I do have a few things to announce that are going into the Etsy shop, which is great. I have some new prints. Fantastic. We love new artwork. Those are going into the shop, and then I have a new sticker set that has landed in the shop. And when I take you over to the desk, I will share that with you so that you can see them up close rather than me trying to hold them up and fight with the focus on this camera, because we're running a rinky-dink operation here. I have a rinky-dink tripod, a rinky-dink phone, a rinky-dink light. So when I try to hold up my artwork, it doesn't, just low-budget freak show, all right? You know how we do it. So I'd rather just show you over at the desk. So anyway, why am I in a mood today? And it's not, I don't want to sound like a whiner, like, oh my God, you entitled millennial. But I suppose we'll start at the beginning. Okay, this is going to be a complaint about Instagram and social media in general. So several months ago, probably at this point, maybe even over a year ago, we know 2020 time, what is time? I noticed when I went into Facebook, and if you are on Facebook, then you are familiar that they have been implementing a lot of new features, and they're beefing up their app, they're introducing new features, and they're making Facebook very business oriented. It's all about marketing, business, buy ads, do this. If you pay us, we'll show your posts on Facebook. We'll give them priority on Instagram. We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. And hey, can you please sign up as a business? Can you please sign up as a business? Stop being an individual, sign up as a business. I'm going, all right, Facebook, chill. The lament. Do you see the lament? He understands. No, there's probably a siren somewhere. So anyway, underneath all of these updates, there was a little card that popped up and said, hey, just so you know, comments are now displayed on the basis of relevance. I clicked on it, and this is a feature that it was a little notice that everybody got on their Facebook, but I don't think anybody noticed because nobody reads fine print, right? I'm just that weirdo who trusts nobody and is just cynical about everything. So I thought, fine print, let me click on that. Clicked on it. And basically it was explaining that Facebook's new method of displaying comments, and this also extends into Instagram, is that they give priority to comments to people who they think are more relevant. And what that means is they will give priority to a comment left by a business or by a public figure, someone who has a ton of followers and therefore a ton of market reach, which is just disgusting. So people already feel like shit Now Facebook and Instagram wants to give people another reason to feel like shit. Oh, you're leaving a comment on somebody's Facebook? Well, guess what? You're not a business, you're not famous, therefore you are not relevant. So your comment is going to get relegated to the bottom of the stack. Isn't that awful? So I didn't like that. So that's why I slowly started leaving Facebook. Like, I would never leave Facebook completely, but I've stopped using it, and it switched over to Instagram. And I stopped using Facebook as much as I used to, and I gravitated over toward Instagram. And I loved Instagram for the longest time because it was easy. It was quick. It was easy. There weren't a lot of ads. It was just a nice place for us to share an image, and it would reach all of our followers who wanted to see it, and that was that. We'd have a good time sharing pictures. It was not cluttered. It was just nice. It was photo, comments, easy. Well, now because Instagram is Facebook, Instagram is showing a lot more advertisements. It's just a lot of noise, and it's a lot of unnecessary noise. And recently, you know that Instagram started competing with TikTok. So now Instagram has Reels, and it's a service that they've been pushing and pushing and pushing. You guys remember when IGTV came out and they were pushing that? I never used it. I never bothered. Now it's Instagram Reels, which, I mean, it took me years for me to even start trying to figure out what the stories feature was. I think I kind of get it now. But Instagram started to become way too much noise. And which is fine if you are a business, if you're Gucci, I'm just naming brands that I like, okay? Big fancy brands with a ton of money, then fine. You like that. You like the hustle and bustle of the marketing and the business and all of that. I'm just an artist. I am a nobody living in the middle of the desert. All I want to do all day is draw. And I want to share my passion with the select few people out in the world who not only can find me among all of the noise, but who enjoy it and genuinely want to hang out with me, right? That's all I want. The world is crazy, so I like to run to the internet where I have my nice little planet to live on. My little planet is shrinking, which is a good and a bad thing. So my complaint is just that Instagram, today, when I woke up this morning, I popped into Instagram because I had received a question yesterday and I wanted to respond to it. And all of a sudden I noticed that the Instagram app has been updated. Everything has changed. There's now a little button where you can add a reel. There's now a shop feature where you can shop directly via Instagram. So basically it's become a giant mall. And it feels so much less personal to me than it has felt ever. Instagram has always been the place where, again, I could drown out all of the nonsense from Facebook, all of the external noise, and just focus on my people, right? Well, now Facebook and Instagram are in bed together. As we all know, they are one entity. If I'm considered irrelevant because my following is so tiny, my posts, if I post something and within the first 10 minutes it doesn't get any engagement, or at least a lot of engagement by Instagram standards, it will not boost that post, and most of my followers won't even see it. And I know that this is happening because I get messages from people who say later, oh, how come I didn't see this picture when you posted it a week ago? I'm like, because that's Instagram. YouTube does the same thing as well. They don't give notifications if your video isn't very popular within the first few hours. It's a mess. And as somebody, I know this is where I'm going to sound like a whiny little artist, but I'm a creative and I'm very sensitive when it comes to things like this. I run to art as an escape. Everybody who comes to my Instagram, my YouTube, etc., they come to see my artwork, to maybe learn a little bit, and to hang out with me. It's our own little world, and it has been slowly being crushed by the ads, by the, hey, buy this lip gloss, buy this blah, 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 buy this jewelry, and it's like, I just want to see the art. And I feel like I'm competing with things that aren't even relevant. And so, a long story short, let's bring it in. I've been considering, and I'll explain my hesitation in a minute, joining something like Patreon. This is an idea that I was considering about a year ago. And when I started taking my YouTube seriously, I thought one day when my YouTube following reaches 5 or 10,000, maybe I will consider getting a Patreon. But right now it just doesn't seem necessary because everything on planet Karla is great. People are seeing my videos without a problem. People are seeing my Instagram posts without a problem. And all of my social media channels are slowly growing, which is great. But within the past few months, because all of this marketing, pay-to-play nonsense has been coming in to crowd the space, I feel like as an independent artist that nobody knows, I am just completely getting lost in the shuffle. The people that I want to reach out to, the people who want to interact with me are not being able to see me. And Patreon seems to be the way to go. The reason that I hesitated for so long is because I didn't feel the need to do it. I thought, people are finding me organically. It's great. I don't need to create another ecosystem through which to interact with my people. It just wasn't necessary, right? Because I had Facebook, I had Instagram, I had YouTube, and everything was fine. But because it's just feeling so difficult now, I like the idea of being able to create my own separate planet where I don't have to deal with the noise, and the people who are on there are dedicated not only to me and to what I do and to fostering a community amongst one another, they also don't have to deal with all of the external noise. You're not going to see, when you're scrolling through your feed, you're not going to see 75 ads, you're not going to see 15 Instagram reel videos. It's just going to be us. But it's imposter syndrome. It's imposter syndrome 100%. And I will readily admit that I just, for whatever reason, I'm an idiot, I know. Setting up a Patreon to me makes me feel uncomfortable because, again, it's that imposter syndrome. Now, it's something that I'm slowly getting over, because I feel as though I deserve a place to breathe on the internet. Instagram's not doing that for me anymore. Facebook isn't doing that for me anymore. YouTube is not doing that for me anymore. Now, I'm still going to post on Instagram and YouTube, don't get me wrong, because I enjoy these platforms and I'm still going to reach more people this way. But, you know, my brain is always like this. It's a big jumble of everything. And I like to keep my planet nice and tidy. And I want there to be a space on the internet where I know that I can freely share what I'm doing with a handful of people who care. And I want to be able to, I just want to know that the people who are there are getting a product that is of value to them that I am creating, right? Because I'm personally curating this Patreon. I am making it a point to create a space for us. So, but part of me feels like, Karla, who do you think you are? You have 2,000 YouTube followers and 1,000 Instagram followers. Nobody wants your Patreon, girl. You're nobody. But I have a feeling that there are a handful of you, even if it's just 5 of you, 10 of you, tiny, I think it might be something worthwhile to try. Why am I not going to try? I might as well, right? I don't want to continue to allow Facebook and Instagram to beat me down. It's just not, it's not good. And I guess all of this was spurred by that new Instagram update today, because all I wanted to do this morning was reply to a question, and I wanted to post a photo. And then all of a sudden I see that it's difficult for me to even do that now, because I had to scroll through a gauntlet of new features and advertisements before I could even do something as simple as just post a damn photo. Let me know what you guys think of Patreon. Is it something you like? Is it, I don't know. Imposter syndrome is a bitch. It truly is. But I also have to remember that as an artist, it's just something we do. We constantly beat ourselves up and think, we're not worthy, we're not good enough, blah, 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 blah. it's part of the weird, sensitive, emotional artist game. Look, I admit it, I see it, I acknowledge it. I'm trying to deal with it. So anyways, let's get on with the vlog because holy cow, this intro went on way longer. I see, once I start talking about something that bothers me, I just vomit. It won't stop. Let's get on with the vlog. Thank you for joining me. Let me know down below what you think of Patreon. I think I'm going to jump on it for next year. January, February, maybe. But let me know. Let me know down below. Let me know what you think of my new prints. And let me know how you're doing. If you just want to bitch about life, comments, baby. That's what it's there for. Let's get on with the video. Does he think I don't see him or what? There's nothing in the box. The contents of that box were within another bag, so it doesn't matter, but really? Really? Anyway. So here are my new prints. I do have limited quantities of these. However, I am undecided about whether or not they're going to be limited edition. I may keep them around in the store for a while. If this initial run sells out, I may order another batch. I'm not sure. But I am keeping quantities limited because these are, while they may not be limited edition yet, they are what I consider to be my special edition prints because these are the ones that are printed on the thick, super slick, glossy, they look like liquid candy, the paper that these are printed on. They are signed on the back. All of the prints that I produce that are on this Luxe paper, I do sign on the back because I don't want to interfere with the artwork on the front. Let me pull one out so that you can see. I'm trying to be careful so this doesn't get stuck. Do you see that yummy gloss though? Look at that. Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. I love this paper stock. It's fancy. I love it. And she is signed on the back, and I don't want to pull her all the way out, but oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want this sticky stuff to get stuck to the print. Okay, so I have this beautiful desert pinup. God, I love her so much. I have that one. Now, the original to this one is not for sale. I think this is one of the originals that I have to keep. I have to. I have been selling several originals this year, or rather I have sold several originals this year, and there have been a couple that have kind of, they've hurt me a little bit to see them go. Now, I love that they're going to wonderful homes, but I thought, okay, I want to be able to give people the opportunity to bring home an original, which is wonderful. I love it. But I would like to keep one or two as well, and this is one that I think I'm going to hang on to, the original. The prints are available though. So we have that one and this one. Now the original for this one did sell already. It was a larger piece, but we've got that one. And this is the other original that I've had to hold on to this year. That one. That one's currently hidden in my closet, which is painful. I know. I keep them to shove them in the closet, which is awful because when you guys buy my originals, I know that you display them and you love them. Me, I shove them in the closet. I know. But in any case, we have these beautiful candy delicious prints. I do have 5 of each. They are currently in the Etsy shop. Again, they are limited quantity, though I haven't decided if they're going to be limited edition. But We'll see. They might be, they might not. They are signed on the back, and they are all currently in my Etsy shop ready to go. On the topic of new, I've also recently added a new sticker pair to the Etsy shop. Now, originally my intention was to sell a sticker pack, but after crunching the numbers, it just would have been far too expensive for me to produce that because of the quantities that I would need. Now, by that I mean I would have to purchase hundreds, if not thousands, of stickers in order to make this feasible, but there's no way that I'm going to sell hundreds of thousands of stickers. So, given that I have to order in such a small quantity, it's just not, I can't do a sticker pack at this moment, unfortunately, but it is perfectly within my power to do a sticker pair. So I have this little candy cemetery, which you saw back in October. If you watched my vlogs in October, I was giving one of these away with every single order that was purchased in October. Now, while they are no longer a giveaway, I am pairing them up with this adorable candy bat situation. They're these little jelly bats with candy corns and just, oh, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute. I don't know how well it's translating on camera, but I will definitely give you a better view in a minute. So that is also available in Ye Old Etsy shop. Links down below, as always. I hope you like them. Let me know what you think. If you've grabbed them already or plan to, enjoy. I am going to go ahead and end this vlog here on the footage of my packaging up a few orders. If this is one of your orders, thank you so much. By the time this video goes up, these packages should already be on the way. If it is an international package, it is going to be delayed, of course, because we all know what's going on with the postal service right now, but thank you, and yes, your packages are on the way. Thank you so much for joining me on this vlog. It was, this was a bit of a struggle bus vlog for me. Listen, I hesitated to even upload it because of my little whiny mess in the beginning, but you know what? I'm allowed to feel a certain way, and you, damn it, you should be able to see me when I'm dealing with internal struggles, no matter how insignificant they are when pitted against the grand scheme of things. You know, it's just me battling with something as insignificant as social media. But again, I'm a sensitive artist, and it's just, I feel as though the last bastion of connection, at least in terms of social media, has kind of been snatched away from me, and it hurts a little bit. We all know that we can't trust the billionaires of the world because we all know that social media is just, it is set up under the guise of being a method for people to connect with one another and to have a big ol' congenial hug near the campfire, but that's just not the reality. The reality is that they want you to think that it's a personal place for you to hang out, but it's just a big fat means of advertising to people. Buy this vacuum cleaner, buy this pair of jeans, do this, which is fine. I'm not knocking it. That's what it's all about. That's what it's for. What bothers me is that I was hoping that there would at least be one place that I can connect with everyone. And I was hoping that that was going to be Instagram for the long term, but we all saw the writing on the wall when Instagram was purchased by Facebook. But anyway, all right, I'm bitching again. Am I really complaining again? I'm sorry. Even the dog is down here. I don't know if you can hear him. But he's found yet another box to tear apart. So he's just, he's tearing up boxes for me. I'm living vicariously through him because I'm not one to go on a rampage. It's my struggles and my rage is internalized. That's the most dangerous kind though, isn't it? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and please do let me know your honest thoughts on Patreon down below, because this is something that I am considering heavily. I'm on the fence about it still, but honestly, I'm leaning towards trying it out. So I just have to do a little bit more research about it and see the ins and outs, but let me know. In the meantime, please, please, please follow me over on ye old Instagram. I'm still posting. I'm not going to stop posting on Instagram, nor am I going to stop making videos, because I enjoy doing this. I really, truly do. I'm just a little upset. That's all. She'll get over it. She'll be fine. Thank you so much once again. Everything you need to know will be down below, and I will see you in the next one.